Man, and I liked this movie. I liked it. Well, it is what it is. This is the bed that Disney has made. And I spoke about this before when I was talking about how the numbers were really bad for Daredevil. Okay? Daredevil had worse numbers than Agatha, the Acolyte. I mean, that's bad. That's really bad. And what's really interesting, some of the excuses that people had for that were like, no, that doesn't work, buddy. Because, like, the main one I kept saying that didn't make sense was, well, people are just waiting for it all to come out so they can binge watch it. False. That's not the reason for bad numbers. See, because people that wait for a whole series to drop so that they can subscribe and binge watch, they're a constant. That means that they're always there. They're there for Agatha. They're there for the Acolyte. They're there for every show on every platform that releases episodically, weekly. They're waiting. Okay? But other shows do great numbers while these people still exist. Correct? So you can't use that. Okay? The reason why it did bad numbers is because people don't care anymore. When people don't care anymore, they don't watch anymore, and more importantly to Disney, they don't subscribe anymore. That's the reason why they lost millions upon millions upon millions of subscribers that will not subscribe, that do not want to subscribe again to watch anything because they don't care about anything Disney anymore. The episodic people, they're waiting to binge. They're around all the time. They've been around since they figured out that type of scam. They're like, and it's not a scam. They're like, hey, nah, we ain't gonna subscribe monthly so you can get all of our money every month. We'll wait till you drop the whole thing. We'll subscribe for 1 month and we will watch and then we'll unsubscribe. That's how they do it. That's their racket so that they save money. But they've been doing this for every single show. Yet other shows have done great numbers. So they're not the reason. People don't care anymore. And trust me, Disney knows it. And it's probably code red over there right now. And it's probably been code red for a while. Okay? So they come out with new stuff. They're starting to not so hardcore shove things down your throat. There's light sprinkles of stuff in Daredevil and in other stuff. And people are still not caring, yet people are still realizing what you're still doing, Disney. You're going to have to stop it cold turkey, or your numbers are going to continue to plummet. So it says here on comicbook.com, Marvel's 2025 did not get off to a rousing start, as Captain America Brave New World has proven to be a box office disappointment. Now, roughly a month into its theatrical run, the latest installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is poised to be one of the franchise's lowest earners. In a preview of this weekend's box office, Variety notes the Brave New World is projected to earn about $5 million domestically. As of this writing, the film has grossed $177.2 million in the U.S. and $371.8 million worldwide, which isn't nearly enough to offset its massive $180 million price tag, according to the outlets. And no one believes the $180 million. Like, everyone out there, almost everyone out there that's in the know, it's like, nah, this was more like a $350 million movie. With everything from the insiders that people were leaking, nobody believes it. Me? Whatever. I almost don't care what the numbers are. The fact of the matter is, if it's a disappointment, it didn't do the numbers that they wanted it to do or needed it to do. And they need to consistently please the fans to get those numbers done. But they're not doing that. And they continue to not do that. And they're going to continue to pay for it. Variety says that once Brave New World's time in theaters is over, its global total will be in the same ballpark as Eternals and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which grossed 402 million and 476 million worldwide, respectively. As of this writing, Brave New World is the fourth lowest grossing MCU film of all time, ahead of only Captain America, the First Avenger, the Incredible Hulk, and the Marvels. By the way, I saw Mufasa last night. It was okay. I saw Mufasa last night. I see why it didn't do the numbers that they wanted it to. But it still was a success, right? They made their money back on that. It was all right. Me and Scarlo enjoyed ourselves for the most part with it. I didn't walk away from it like, ugh. Like I didn't have a bad taste in my mouth. They changed, some things, but other than that, for the most part, it was enjoyable. I would probably give it a 3 out of 5. Okay, just so you know. Before that, what did I watch? I watched something else before that, the night before. I can't remember. I was going to do a review, but now I was like, I don't feel like it. I can't remember what it was that I watched. Debuting in mid-February, Captain America: Brave New World posted the year's biggest opening weekend so far, grossing 100 million over the extended President's Day weekend. However, that was fairly soft debut, trailing what Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania earned during the same window back in 2023. From the start, Brave New World was plagued by poor word of mouth, and those mixed reviews hurt its box office prospects. Plus people don't trust Disney anymore. Captain America: Brave New World did not have strong legs commercially, enduring a steep 68% drop in its second weekend. It didn't pass the first Avengers totals until after its fourth weekend in theaters. Brave New World held onto the top spot on the charts for 3 consecutive weeks. So here's my thing. They are definitely waiting for the Russos to release theirs, because the Russos, I think, no joke, if the Russos can't bring people back, nobody can. I can't think of one director right now that could bring them back. Maybe Nolan. Yeah. Michael Bay couldn't do it. Cameron could do it. Cameron can do it. As much as I love Zach, I don't think Zach jumping on board could do it. And the only reason why is because of the reception of Rebel Moon. Because he's done other great movies, but in entertainment, they tend to judge you by your last performance. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe Air, if people were curious enough. You know what I'm saying? You bring people with a curiosity into the theater. I don't know. But I tell you this. I feel like they almost need a miracle with what they've been doing. And they're talking about how this puts extra pressure on Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. You damn right it does. Right now, I literally have zero faith in Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. Zero. They may do the numbers. I'm just saying, as a fan, I have zero faith in them. But we'll see. The trailers have done nothing for me. You know what I mean? Daredevil trailers worked. And so far, I'm liking Daredevil. Captain America: Brave New World trailers worked. And I liked Brave New World. So those are two things. But I'm not a fully happy fan, because we know what's going on and what they need to do. So post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Woo. Man, Disney, y'all played with the fans way too long. You are really finding out the hard way.